Welcome back to Drive Tomorrow. Check it, y'all. For years, Genesis was kind of cruising, building these sweet plush rides. But that whole vibe, straight up canceled. They just dropped the GV60 Magma, and I'm telling you, this ain't what anyone expected. We're talking a 640 horsepower, full-send electric crossover, built just to whoop on the BMW M boys and the Porsche crew. This thing is insane, and trust me, this flips the whole game big time. Let's skip the small talk and jump right into the gut punch, the specs. The regular GV60 is quick, but the Magma took that two-motor setup and cranked it to an absolute wild peak of 640 horses and 583 pound-feet of torque when you slam that boost button on the wheel. No joke, that's enough to rip this big CUV to 60 in like 3.4 seconds. That's faster than a lot of hot combustion cars, for real. And they weren't just messing around with the engine. Peep the design. The chunky flares, the slammed stance, the mean front end with those 3 cooling vents. This ain't just for show, it's got purpose. That spoiler out back is massive, keeping the car planted when you're slinging it around corners. Genesis is finally going all in on performance credibility. It looks clean, it's got class, but it's kind of terrifying. Alright, the power war is cool, but how does the EV feel? Here's the wild part. Genesis lifted some wicked tech from the Hyundai N crew. We're talking drift mode. Seriously, a high-end crossover that can be set up to smoke the tires like a rear-wheel drive beast. And then there's the main event controversy, the virtual gear shift, VGS. This gizmo mimics the feel of an 8-speed dual clutch, fake engine noises and all. Look, some old school folks might call this forced and straight up cringe, but honestly, it adds back some of that driving fire that's missing from most electric cars. Genesis is trying to inject some traditional car soul back into the future. Inside, the luxury is still premium, but it got a punch-up. Alcantara everywhere, high contrast orange stitching, and proper bucket seats to keep y'all glued in when you're hitting the apexes. They even soundproof the ride more, so it's still a comfy cruiser when you need it. So, what's the deal for the American luxury EV scene? The GV60 Magma is looking to start in the low $80,000. That's a face-off with the BMW iX M60 and other top dogs. But Genesis is coming in with a fresher look, faster 800V charging, 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes, and these totally unique driving modes. For the first time, Genesis ain't just pushing comfort and style, they're bringing pure, no-joke performance heat. The big German brands have always slept on Genesis, but you can't ignore a 640 HP track machine that juices up this fast. This is the new wave of luxury EV speed, and if you were waiting for a real alternative to the usual suspects, your wait is over for real. Hit me up in the comments. Is that drift mode a total gimmick or a wild game changer for y'all?